Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Seven Kingdoms colony. Alright, so it took us a couple episodes, but we made progress and finally pushed through and got our oxygen online. It's not perfect yet because we're still picking up the ice in here, and as you can see, it's melting and causing issues. But we're getting close. See, we're working on picking it all up. And then the only thing we have to smooth out now is to make sure that there's continuous flow. As far as hydrogen, it's always going to flow. We have no problems. We've got storage, we've got power usage, and we've got our Drecos up here where we're filling this up with hydrogen. Perfect. We are good. We still have this available that we could also activate, but for now, we're going to keep them disabled. So we don't need to do that. We'll pick that up. All right, but as a priority, what we need to do is just look around and make sure. We should have no problems with this. This line here does not have a filter, so I think it's important that it still flows. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's going to be very rare that these pick up hydrogen if this is always flowing. More likely that this upper section is going to pick up oxygen like you can see here, right? But until we get everything picked up, I can't seal it. And so people are going to come in and out of the room. So, you know, we just got to work with that. But for now, great progress. I mean, this is really, really good, in fact. Inside the base, we finally have nice color. Our gases are flowing well, so I'm not worried about over here. We're good, right? We're good on food. We're good on gas. We still got wrong elements, of course, coming in. I think that's probably something that we do want to fix, because later on otherwise we're always going to have this issue, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and work on that. I'm going to put in a gas filter on each of these lines. Yeah. So we're going to do a gas filter here. Boom. And we're going to do a gas filter here. Boom. It's very rare. We're not going to have a whole lot of stuff coming out of it, coming for these. But, yeah, so that, okay, we'll hold off on that. Okay, so this is carbon. Where does this one come from? I got to think about this. Okay, so that pipe's for that, but it's going in the wrong direction. Okay, so we've got to fix this up. Because I'm thinking we could take it and put carbon back in. Now this one's going to pick up carbon, right? This is a carbon dioxide. There we go. We've got it solved. Instead of it going into a vent, we're just going to go straight into this line and straight into this line. Now that comes out. It's supposed to come up here, supposed to come here, supposed to go this way. It goes up into space. Perfect. That solves that. We don't have to worry about vents. We can deconstruct these pipes. We're never going to need them, I don't think. Which I'm probably wrong. All right. Then this is going to bring in eventually that stuff. So that means that, whoops. That means that this gas bridge needs to be deconstructed. This gas bridge needs to be deconstructed. And this gas bridge needs to be deconstructed because they're going the wrong way. Yep. Perfect. Okay, we can also deconstruct this. It's not needed. And this one, not needed. Excellent. Okay, let's switch our Piperutis. This is not a priority, but we're just going to get it done. Right, excellent. We need power to these. power. Power. We should be good on these to add a little bit, right? What do we got? 1800. 16. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Cool. All right, now our next thing is we need polluted water into this farm up here. And it needs to be polluted hot water because it needs to be at 35 to 85 degrees. Now, our polluted water here is at 28. So we need to take this through a hot zone, which it looks like we had started. See, we got this. We were going to cool it into here. We just need to do that, which means we need to dig that down. Okay. And then it's going to come through here. This is a hot zone, so it'll keep this cool. And it should raise the temperature enough. We got that. We just need to connect it. Okay, cool. Know what we need to do? Let's do it. Boom. And then that's going to activate this farm so that these guys don't starve. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, eventually, this will not be enough polluted water to maintain that long term. So we will have to think about where can we bring in extra polluted water. Well, we got tons of polluted water here that's coming into here because, you know, we're gonna pump this back up to a 9 for steel production. And that one on a 7. Got eggshells. Is there anything else to lime? Not yet. Okay. All right. What's the temperature of it? -9. We're extracting heat. Yeah, so this would be the other option, is that we file this in. Where does this go? It was supposed to go here and dump. We're going to turn it on just a little bit. Yeah. It'll take a while before they do that, but put it on a 9 and get it done. Excellent. All right. How are we doing with our cleanup? This one's clean, but we haven't cleaned up the back side, so we can't shut the doors yet. Okay. That's all right. It's all right. All right, so we're getting these done. That's good. Kitty has decided to come drink out of my cup. Here, I'm gonna drink out of it. Come drink over here. Or over here, so you're not standing in front of the screen. Otherwise, I can't see what the dupes are. Stress is down. Flooding. Oh, because the ice melted. I forgot. We put ice there because I wanted to just cool this really quick. Alright. Cool. We can get that cleaned up. Yeah, too much liquid. That's fine. There. That drops this temperature around the kitchen. So, cool. Not an issue. This is a little hot, so that would be the other section we can probably cool down. Is I could dump some stuff here. This is cold. What is it storing? Is this storing ice? It's just cold stuff, that's all. Okay. That's fine. Alright, oxygen flow. So this, we had a pause, it looks like. Something stopped it. This is coming over here. I'm gonna... We can disable this. Okay. That way we're reliant more on our oxygen flow. We're still getting lots of carbon in here, but understandable. Fine, guys. We don't got much to do here, but if we could get it cleaned up, that would be appreciated. Alright. So, okay, good. This is flowing now. Alright, so this is coming in at 2. It's going to go through here. This will cool this down. That was why I wanted to do it. Alright, it's already up to 30. It's going to flow through this. It's maintaining at 30. Yeah, that's good. That'll cool that area down. And then over here, it's dropped it to 27 because it's heated this a little bit, and it's going to dump the rest in here. I'm good with that. That is a good flow. That'll be a good temperature variation. It'll cool this little section down, so these should be able to start growing again. Nice. That's really nice. Right. Our farm is offline because our atmosphere is wrong. Oh yeah. We just don't have enough. Understandable. That is why we need to expand this. Okay, so we're working on the pipe. I'm gonna go ahead and do a priority construction on that, just to get this running before we start dying off. Looks like we've already killed a couple off, or at least one, so I'm gonna wrangle another one and put him inside. Alright, let's come up here. How are we doing? Fine, we got food in all of them. They're good. That's growing. This guy's good. He's happy. We are out of sucrose. Alright. So I know there's a big patch up here, but let's look if there's anything closer near where we've already dug. Sucrose is in these areas, so I just need to look in those areas. We haven't been up here, so no. Or here, so no. No sucrose there. None down here. Just looking in the areas right near where we've dug, just to see if there's anything close by. And I'm gonna say no. So it looks like we want sucrose. We're coming up here. Okay, no problem. We can do this because we can just come straight across one of these. Let's just go from here. Let's dig there, dig to there, dig over to here, dig those 4. There. And pick up a couple of nosh beans. There we go. Cool. See, this thing still has 6 cycles. But here soon we're going to be cutting one of these out. We've got storage, which it's coming into here. It's cycling through this one. This one we haven't set up, so this is something that we need to get ready. We're going to need to come back over here. Go up here. And in. Like that. Okay, so that's something we can do off on the side. Otherwise, we're going to get our sucrose over here to feed our guy. Where are we at over here with our emergency build pipe? We just got 4 to do. Good. So we got this one, so we can this down here. 7. That is excellent. We'll have these built in a moment, and that'll bring this farm online. We'll have to check the temperature, but I think the temperature is going to be okay. All right. Building, cooking, tidying. Okay, so this is it. This is what we want. Who do we want to bring in? Let me look really quick because, you know, names escape me. Do we already have Littlefinger? We don't. That's who we're gonna bring in. We're gonna bring in Littlefinger. All right, Little Finger, who is a plant murderer. Perfect. All right, and that gives us extra construction capability. We'll put Littlefinger to work. Sende's good. Snow's good. Tyrion is good. We can level up Ren. We're gonna get you. Perfect. All right. That is awesome possum. All right, we're gonna deconstruct this. It's in the way. Now, I'm not gonna switch these over to the new suits or anything yet. Eventually I will, because there's a couple areas we're gonna need them. Let's check our water temperature. 33. Okay, it's a little bit low, but the overall temperature up here is hot enough. We should be okay. It would be nice to bring this up a little bit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take something with high thermal conductivity. I'm just going to do a couple things. I'm going to put one here and one next to this and next to this because these will always generate heat. That should bump it up 2 degrees, or a couple degrees, and help out. But they're growing already, so that's good. We just had one die. I just saw him. He croaked on me. All right, so let's wrangle a couple of these guys here. Got a couple inside the base we can wrangle, so we'll wrangle them and get them in. All right, so you're working on hatching. You're good. You guys are putting out smooth copper, right? What do these guys extract? All right, excrete metal ore when the fed. Yeah, so there. Look at, we're getting nice copper supply. That's nice. Too bad they can't produce steel, right? That would be cool. Oh, these are running. We gotta get the filters in line. Shame on us. We want just pure oxygen. Oxygen. Oh, okay, it's breathable gas. Oxygen, breathable gas. Oxygen. All right. So we need to do an emergency deconstruct on this one, this one. Then we need to do an emergency build. Boom. To finish this. Okay, so that one's going to be back up and running in a second. Go. There. All right, that one is filtered. Nice and clean. Our cooling system here is running as well, and this one is filtered, nice and clean. There. Now we will no longer have damage over here. I can also go ahead and just put in another oxygen checkpoint on this side. Yeah, we have the abilities, so we might as well. Cool. Now, because this is filtered, I no longer need this over here. We can take this filter out. So we just want to split it, right? We just want to do that. Yep. So as soon as they build that, which they'll do in a moment, we can deconstruct this. Okay, we'll wait for them. We're patient. We're going to keep this bridge here. We need it in the future. Okay, I was trying to be patient and saying, okay, they're gonna do it, right? You know what? I'm gonna deconstruct this as well. I want all of this just coming into the vents. Okay, got it. Got it. There we go. Perfect. Gets us a little bit of power back. So, excellent. Look at that. So now this is just going to either feed oxygen or come down and help with this. This one's going to come right into this one or assist over here if needed. And then this thing's just going to prioritize this over here for now. Excellent, excellent. Temperature-wise, we're cooling. Still coming in at 29. We don't have these built yet. Awaiting iron. Let's get them on a 9 so that that gets taken care of. Alright, excellent. Did we get stuff picked up? Not yet. Gotta watch that. Otherwise those will accidentally flood. So gotta take care of that. Might as well clean up this too. Let's get that cleaned up. Alright. This cooled down. These are growing now. So that's good. Alright, so our next thing that we can do is either we can work on automation. So we can hook these two things up for that. We can also get someone in the... Well, we already had someone in the... We can recharge, but I don't know what it needs to recharge. Oh, it needs a... Okay, well, we don't have any of those. We can work on this. So let's do a 7 for construction here to get this taken care of. Because eventually we're going to need the salt. So we might as well work on getting this farm going, up and running. Yeah. Okay. What is our next step? I mean, Okay, so this is hooked up, but do we have rails? We haven't hooked up rails. All right, what would we get from here? We would pick up grub fruit and grub fruit seeds. I mean, that's what's going to come into. I don't know if we got to, oh yeah, we've got plenty. So let's hook this up. Oops. Doesn't need to be on an 8. We'll change it to a 7. Boom. Okay, so we're going to come here, and then we can split it eventually. So we're definitely going to want a line that comes to the kitchen. And we're going to automate the kitchen too. So this is going to come here. We're going to need a little dropper that's going to drop the good stuff. So this is like our food line, right? We're going to need a sorter, which we don't have right now. So it's fine if we drop the seeds. Okay. So that could be the next thing that we head for as far as a research item. We haven't done research for a while. Let's just look at what we need. We got lots of stuff we want to do. Is it this thing? We would need this, a solid filter. So we need all the advanced stuff, which we do have the capability. So I'm gonna do it. And then let's look at where we have, where we can set up our additional research areas. Starvation. Oh, great. his life bar is still decent, so he can make it to get oxygen as well as, especially since we have the fire pole. Oh yeah, he's safe. He's safe. He decided, the door opened and there was some oxygen, so he decided to pause there instead of just going into the base and getting tons of oxygen. But that's okay. Alright, so we need research. So we need a material studies, which is going to be radioactive. I think it's fine if we put it over here. We're going to put it right there. And we're also going to need a virtual planetarium. Oh, which is even bigger. Can't put it inside the base. Well, this whole area is inside the base, so that's okay. So maybe we want to rethink. Then we can put it right here. Okay. Now, because we're going to do radiation stuff, we need a generator. It's going to come over here. We're going to stick it here. And then we're going to need planters. Here, 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 here. Build this here, and I'm going to do that. 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 Okay. Now this whole thing's going to take a bunch of electricity. We need a direct connection, which should not be a problem. We're gonna want to hook it up on its own little thing, which we can come from this one. Like that. Put a thing. Perfect. There we go. We got our little research area. It probably would not hurt so that we don't have to have the dupes come over into the radiation to put this into play. And to put a storage bin here. Uproot that. That. Make it all pretty, you know? There we go. Alright, cool. That'll get us both research areas, which means from a research standpoint, good, you can come up. So we're going to take the data. Oh, that's the planetarium. I should have taken the other one. Okay, well, your next one, you're getting this one. So we need another researcher when we have a chance. All right, well, we're way over again. I got my timer and I keep forgetting that it's going and looking at it. I need to put it right in front of my face. But anyways, next episode, we will finish building this out and, you know, expanding our capability of automation and working on getting into our chlorine gas vent, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for joining me. Take care.